Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So it's almost been a month since our last inventory showcase video, so I thought it'd be a good idea to do another one since it's almost been a month. And I gained over like 3 million rows. So the last video was at 6 million rows. So now this video, I'm at 9.1 million rows, so I do have some stuff to show you guys. But first things first, at the bottom right, you're gonna notice my luck bonus is 9.1 now, which honestly it hasn't really made that much of a difference. So I own a guild for my community, and we're level 4 right now, almost level 5, so we're getting a lot of luck from that as well. So now we're going to go straight into our inventory, and we're going to check out what we got. So I'm going to start with the weather cards first. First things first, we have gained a couple more Wandering Samurais. I actually crafted one of them, and then I rolled another one from an infinite, but I mean, crafting one is pretty crazy, but they did decrease the amount needed to craft. So at first it was 100. Now it's 80, so I have 3 now. I only use one of them still. And I crafted another Rainbow Sacred Heart. So I actually crafted 2 Rainbow Sacred Hearts total. And now I have 2. I don't know how I got the second one that fast after crafting the first one, but that's pretty crazy. I pulled Water Hashiras. I think I crafted one. I might have crafted both. I don't remember. But I crafted another Army General, and I have a total of 4 Army Generals now, which is actually crazy. I don't use any of them, but they are really good cards to use. But I think I have like better cards than this to use right now. Got a Desert Phantom, Gold. I've had that since the start of the game, and I haven't pulled anything else. Pulled another Witch Water Forest. I pulled one of a new cards called Nameless Monster. It's kind of like Kira, but like he takes down the enemy with him no matter what, as long as they aren't 2.5x stronger than you. So he's a pretty good card, but I still don't use him because I just use like Infinite Horizon instead of him. I think I crafted 2 more Gold Sky Kings, and then I pulled one, which is pretty crazy, but I still don't use them in my team, unfortunately. But they are really good cards. I have Waterbender Rainbow. I have like 7 gold Newells, 19 gold Phantom Edges. I think eventually I'm going to be able to craft a Rainbow one in the future. Obviously, the far future. But I actually pulled a Infinite Horizon finally in the Maiden Heaven. It took me like since the start of the game. I've been in like, I would say like around like 20 something Maiden Heavens, closer to probably like 30. And is my first time pulling Infinite Horizon. I pulled a couple of Ice Princesses, Alien Hunters, the Alchemist Golds, pulled some new of the Snake card. I only have 2 Lunar Moons, which is actually really sad considering how many Maiden Heavens I've been in. I have over 13 Mother of all Shinobi that I don't use. I have 10 Sailor Moons, and then I have 6 Abyssal Monarchs. I have 15 gold, not gold, but 15 Sly Snakes. I have the Crazed Hero Eternal Night cards as well. Honestly, if you pull stats for like the Eternal Night are really good. So if you're pulling like a gold or rainbow version of this, like if you pull a rainbow version of this, I think you can make leaderboard because the stats are just so much more boosted for some reason. Yeah, pretty much everything else is just like lower rarity stuff, so it's not really worth to point out. But the sad point about this is that I pulled a one-eyed gold, and I was generating and I lost connection, so I didn't keep it, which really, really, really sucks. So technically, I would have had a one-eyed gold, but it's gone. I have 28 King of the Seven Seas, which is crazy. Yeah. Besides that, everything else you could just look at the screen here. If you want to pause it, you could. But other than that, I'm gonna go over to the Universal section now. So Universal section, pulling wise, I honestly didn't pull many of these. I crafted a rainbow, or not a rainbow. I crafted a Universal Galactic Tyrant boss card, which is insane to craft. You need like 80 of them. 80 rainbows to craft. So I crafted this on stream. If you were on my stream, you saw it, and if you weren't, you didn't see it. I crafted a Universal Blackleg Chef as well. I crafted 2 Cursed Vessels. I crafted Rumblings Universal, Kill Universal. I pulled the other one, I believe. A bunch of Salamanders, bunch of Water Swordmen Universal. 10 Universal Gokus, a bunch of Rubber Boys, Nail Master, and then so on and so on. But this is my Universal collection. I honestly don't remember pulling a slime. I guess I pulled him randomly. But yeah, this is my Universal section. Pretty, it looks pretty good, but most of it is crafted. Most of it isn't pulled, it's just mainly crafted. So now we're gonna look at the Rainbow section, guys. So Scarlet Samurai, he's been here for a while. There's only 32 of him in the game still. For some reason, when I pulled him, he was like number 12, and I don't use him in my team really. If you see him on the left side of my deck, this is just my speedrun team. I'm not my speedrun team. This is my raid boss team for Adaptive Titan. It kills it in 1 turn. So this is what I use for it. I have the Rainbow Saber still that I don't use. I have a Sleeping Thunder Rainbow that I did craft. I also crafted a Rainbow Shadow Sorcerer, crafted a Rainbow Older Brother, and I also pulled one, I believe. I crafted a Bizarre Hero. I crafted a Rainbow Deer Girl as well, which is kind of weird. I crafted some Dual Swordsmen, and I also pulled some as well. I crafted Fairy Queen as well, King of Games, 1.2 bills bizarre villain. I have 8 of them, which is crazy. And I also have 11 rainbow shinobi gods. I actually deconstructed one just to play around, but I have 11 of them, which is crazy. I think in the far future I'll also be able to craft universal. I pulled a silver enigma during I think it was a manga. Yeah, during a manga or Eternal Night. And I pulled them at like 500 floors. I have a bunch of max leaders. 14 rainbows is crazy. I only have one the unbreakable. I think it's because I don't have the pack on, but that's fine. I have, yeah, I showed this earlier. I just have 16 Rainbow Slime Kings for some reason. So I'm just going to scroll down a bit. I have 14 cat burglars. No, 42 Rainbow cat burglars. That's actually crazy. I'll be able to craft the universal eventually. I have 23 dog owners. I have, yeah, I mean, just a bunch of poke stuff. I'll scroll down a little bit so you guys can see. But pretty crazy. Oh wait, I can actually craft another universal wild child. So yeah, that's the rainbow section, guys. So now I'm gonna go over to the gold section. So gold section, I do have some pretty good boss cards here. I pulled a gold cosmic menace, which was in my last video, and I still use them in my main team. I pulled a wicked reaver. I had one in my last video, I believe, but I also pulled another one during honestly I don't remember whether, but yeah, I pulled another one. So I also pulled 3 Lance Masters, which honestly they're really strong cards if you don't have them. I just don't use them because I have Infinite Horizon. If I didn't have Infinite Horizon, I'd be using them for my speedrun team. These are like really strong cards right now, guys. So if you have it, I would use it if it's like better than your team that you don't have a speedrun team, because Lance Master does create like a speedrun momentum. I pulled 2 gold war goddesses as well. They're pretty good cards. I just don't use them. I have another silver phantom. Not another. I have a silver phantom. I pulled 2 gold Kiras, Flame Jester, Chainsaw Devil. I actually crafted one of these and then I pulled one. I have a bunch of gold Deathlesses, Rider Black. I have 8 gold mobs. I have 5 gold ciphers, which most of them I crafted, surprisingly. And then I pulled a few as well. I have some evolution cards pulled, not like the new evolutions that came out that were absolutely broken. I actually pulled one of these with an evolution pod during a good weather. So you can see there's only 261 of them in the game. Obviously, I don't use it as stats, they're just too low to fit in my team. Going down a bit here, we have only 4 the lone readers because I haven't been using Manhwa pack, but now I'm using Manhwa pack with the new pack because I feel like Manhwa pack is actually a pretty good pack to use because the rarities aren't really that crazy. But yeah, that pretty much covers my gold section. I have 54 brutal punishments, which the rarities were messed up at the start. It was a little weird. I'm about to craft another rainbow older brother, but if you guys just want to pause it here, I'm going to scroll down for you guys so you guys can see the rest, and you guys can pause it, and then you guys can just do what you want with that. So now we're gonna look over at the normal section. Nothing crazy here. I just pulled a Feline Enforcer, no border. Pretty good card, but I'm not using it no border. If it was a gold, I would definitely use it. I have a couple of the Queen of the Undead, which is a really good card. I think they buffed her recently in a recent update. I have a couple of Mortal Demons that I just pulled recently. Unstoppable Gambler, pretty cool card art. Only 2 Bloodhound princes, sadly. I have a Shadow Dweller that I pulled as well. Fear, and then just a bunch of like other cards. I'll scroll down for this one as well. I'm not really gonna name every single card here, besides the Infinite Horizon, obviously, but everything else you guys can just take a look at and then see for yourselves because there's nothing really noteworthy here to really look at, unfortunately, but yeah. So yeah guys, that pretty much covers my inventory showcase at 9 million rows. I usually do these videos every now and then because I just like to show my updated inventory for people who always ask me in my stream, can I see your inventory and stuff like that. So this is my inventory. That was my inventory. Deck number 3 is my Adaptive Titan deck. Deck number 1 is my high speed run deck that I push to like 1,400 nightmare every time and like 1,800 normal floors. Deck number 2 is my main speed run team that I used to get like 1,000 of floors on each Heaven's Arena on the regular one and hardcore floors as well. Team 4 is my main team currently. This is what I get to this is what I use to get my highest floors right now, which is Wandering Samurai, Rainbow Sacred, Cosmic Menace, and then Resonance Blade, 2 Cherry Blossom Healings, and Adaptive Wheel. That team I've seen so far give me like the best floors so far. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And then team number 5 is just my Blackbeard and Garu team that I use. Obviously, I'm pretty sure most of it could be upgraded. So if you guys have any team suggestions for me, let me know below down in the comments or in my Discord, and I'll try it out because I have been looking for like a bunch of combos to use for my team, and I'm just trying to pass like a high floor. My max floor is like a 2,300, and I think it was 2,387. So if you guys know any other combos, just let me know. But yeah, guys, besides that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.